It just doesn't work for like your setup or
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't get it. Dolphin and my Streamlab just don't play well together. They don't like each other.
All right. Well,
I mean,
I mean, it'll still work.
yeah, it doesn't really change too much. But
Yeah,
yeah, like here,
it just slower
like
down.
against Peach, I don't know what I should be doing. What I should be doing here. Like when Peach is at low percent, um,
Mm.
and like if we're at like full screen, it feels like I just don't really know. It feels like I don't really know how to approach the situation in neutral. Like,
So the big thing with Peach is like you generally want her to approach. Um, like you generally want her to like come after you because your hitboxes are bigger,
hmm
right? And she's like as a character, she's really bad at approaching just because she's like very slow. She doesn't have um like big hitboxes. Like it's not like it's Marth, right? Like so let's just say like Marth, like he doesn't really approach that much either, but like he can like safely like approach with like pokes, right?
yeah,
Peach doesn't really have a poke. She kind of just has like turnips, which take time to grab, like get from the ground, and then all of her other moves are just like not that big, or if they are, like fair is like the big example, but like it's pretty big. It's like takes a while to start up, and it like I don't know. The big thing is you just want her to approach, and you can like easily stuff her if she's ever far away from you. You can needle her. Um, and neutral, you generally just want to like make her be the one to commit first because she's gonna try to bait you to commit first, since she doesn't want to. And so if she's ever far away, just like you can needle her. If like you're at like a distance away from dash attack, it's
hmm
just like playing around Peach's dash attack is like a
yeah,
really.
yeah. It feels like, oh god.
So, oh, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I just opened up Discord in another tab, and Discord did not like that. I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, it feels like like that. That feels like a big thing that I'm not really super comfortable with. Like
Like playing around dash attack?
yeah, playing around dash attack and like playing in that spacing where like Sheik is too close for Peach to pull turnips, but far enough away that like I'm out of range of like float canceled aerials and like a dash attack.
Hmm.
Because I guess like, do you think a good way to approach it would be to approach like how she plays against like Fox neutral air or like Fox short up aerials, where there's kind of like an
Kind of.
area
So,
that you're like you shouldn't really approach into, but you're trying to get like Peach to throw a hitbox into that area.
well, the thing is with like Peach is like she wants to be close to you because like in scrambly situations, she's like OP. That's like why Peach is really good as like a character. Is like when she's in, she like does like a shit ton of damage. So you kind of want to like play away from her because your project like needles are just better than turnips. So you kind of want to like build percent like that, like needling, or like if she comes and approaches you, you want to like fair her away, nair her like forward air before it's like fully out. Retreating back is a good one. Shield her dash attacks. Like I don't know, like the damage is like kind of like getting damage on Peach is like kind of straightforward in my opinion. I think a big thing with like Sheik players where they end up having problems is like if they let Peach get turnips too much, that could be like a big problem. Or if like the Sheik keeps getting crouch cancel down smashed. Like those are really, really big
Mm-hmm.
things in
Yeah.
this matchup. Because like a low percent Peach can crouch cancel basically like almost everything and
Mm-hmm.
like crouch cancel down smash you. So you kind of have to play it like Fox a little bit, not in the same vein because like how I describe it. Like crouch cancel down smash will like kind of wreck you, right?
Yeah.
Um so let's just watch and then we'll just like see how it like goes. But
Okay.
like so far you just like oh wait. Tabbed in Discord. But like so far, you just like needled. The big thing is like this could go bad because she like you just like kind of gave her a free turnip. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so that's like a big thing, and like you don't want to be below Peach.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. That's the big thing with the with Sheik that I struggle with. Because like I'm still
Yeah, so
learning
like,
how to really like effectively use needles and like when it's safe and when it's not safe to do a full hop needle versus a short hop needle.
mhm.
I think like here, short hop needle would have been better just because like
Yeah, I just think
it covers a space that Peach can immediately advance into. Whereas the full hop needle, it like goes further out and Peach can just like float past it and get under Sheik.
yeah, like the big thing with this is like you did like the standing arrow. So like what happened was he floats. You think he's going to stay and float. He doesn't, and then you needle that, and then
Mm-hmm.
so like this already like that's like a kind of like an okay bait, but then like you like full hop needle, and then it's too slow. If you short hop needle, I think it would have hit, and then so now you're just like in a really bad spot. So generally like if she's like this close and like she can kind of get in, like oh I would maybe not like full hop needle. Like I would just be like trying to like already get set up for like a back air or fair because those moves will just win. They're
Mm-hmm.
just bigger. And a lot of the time both of those could lead to a grab on Peach, which is like okay, you get like let's say you get a back air or a forward air and then grab like you get down through a fair, down through a nair. She's already at like 30%.
Mm-hmm.
And so like crouch cancel down smash is like almost not as big of a threat already, like if that happens. But you go for like full hop, and then you get up air, back air, yeah. All right, I like this way dash out, down smash or like way dash out grab. Sorry, yeah. You've punished
Let's see if
landing
I
on
can actually
fair. That's
punish
good.
off it. Okay.
Okay, awesome. I will say this is like not true.
Yeah, it's
But
definitely not true. Yeah, I think the
like they could be out
correct
of the way.
follow up here is a turnaround up tilt, and then turnaround up air once Peach gets to like 25 or 30 and up air starts knocking down.
Well, the thing with up tilt is if you up tilt they can actually punish you for it if they SDI up. So
Yeah.
like my opinion, this is what I always do as Sheik and versus Peach. I just take the nair. So I'll just do down throw and the nair will hit. Like
Uh huh.
you just like do short hop nair or full hop nair. Like I don't know. That's generally what I do. It's like the most damaging aerial, but I mean this worked out.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. It's kind of
almost out
a
of the down.
yeah. Yeah. Dash attacks are a little bit of a problem, especially because like when we're at full screen like that, or
Mm-hmm.
like when we're at full screen, I kind of struggle to close space effectively. Like in this sort
Mm-hmm.
of spot, like I'm not really sure what to do, and like you're just like when we're at that spacing where you're outside, where she is outside dash attack, but but too close for Peach to be able to pull a turn up.
Right.
Like it feels like I know this is a strong position for Sheik, especially because Peach is in the
Mm-hmm.
corner. But like I just don't know how to like leverage that strong position into an opening.
So like something you can do is like you could just hold your space, right? Like so you're already going forward at him, which I mean that's not a terrible option, right? You do fair. So like that's like a fine option, right? Something else you can do in this spot is like, you can just play the reaction game and see what they're going to do. If they try to pull a turnip, you can boost grab them because your boost grab's insane.
Mm-hmm.
If they like aerial at you, you can just like if you think that they're going to do forward air, right? Like forward air takes forever, so you can just literally rising nair at them and that will win. You could try rising fair, that
Uh-huh.
should also win. Those could end up trading if you're too slow though. You could just hold that space with just retreating back air. Retreating back air is so strong versus Peach. What's like another option? Um,
What do you think
like the
about
big
short hop
thing
needles?
is short hop needles is fine. The only problem is like she can get space from that, right? She could get to like the platforms in that case. Um, and you don't really want that, but like it's not a bad option, don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you think they're just gonna like dash dance. Like obviously this platform might fuck you over. Because you might just hit the platform. But like, just reacting to Peach is super strong because she's slow. You're outside of dash attack, which is like the only big threat, like that's the one that's really hard to react to.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're out of range of dash attack, you're like pretty much golden in like being able to react to everything. And if you're worried that you aren't in the or like you aren't out of the range, like you could try just CCing right and see what they do, like just holding down, like right here. They might run up down smash. They might still run up dash attack, and you can just CC grab that. You could just shield. Like I don't know. There's a lot of things she can do. Like those are all like okay options depending on what you think Peach is gonna do. Like, but the big thing is like you should try to react to Peach more.
Okay.
Like in this spot, just because she is really slow. Like I don't really know what she's gonna like what she does if you just like react. So like you can just like kind of hold your ground and just be like, all right, what is she doing? What is she doing? Oh, she's dashing. Like, I can just shield, think that she's gonna dash attack. Nope, she floated. Then you just nair her,
Mm-hmm.
or you can like if you're worried that you didn't react in time, you can just like turn around and, like back air the shit out of her, like with
Okay.
wall with back air. Yeah, and then you can also react if she just pulls a turn up.
Okay. Yeah,
And then
backering is something that that Spark does a lot. Just,
yeah,
like, in
Spark's
general.
really good at that. That's like a big thing. Like he's like one of the first streaks that'll literally spam just like retreating back air versus me.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah,
and
because
then
like
but right here, this was also good though too. Like don't get me wrong, approaching is also like not bad, especially when she's in the corner. So you do fair. She could have punished this
Yeah.
though, so that's like the big thing. She doesn't, and then you just get F tilt fair, right? Ooh, that whiffed. That's crazy.
there's the there's the dash attack.
Jab grab. That's a little scary.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, I guess it's
So
kind of
right here, if she downers your shield and she's like in this spacing, just nair her. You can nair out a shield and you'll win.
okay.
Yours will just cleanly beat everything. The only thing that's like a little scary is like sometimes they'll like be at like the spacing, but she's like directly above you. Like you're not worried about anything.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, man, backer's been getting you. She kind of so far like they kind of just like get you with like a landing backer. I think it's happened 3 times, or they just like
Yeah.
clip you.
Yeah, recurring theme is that I like Peach will do a float cancel back air in front of me, and then
Mhm.
I'll either try and whiff punish it, or just totally give up space and run away. Because like whiff punishing float cancel aerials is something I really struggle with.
That's fair. It's hard. Wait, what happened here? Okay, so right here, right, she's like floating. She's coming down, and then I don't know. Like you thought that she was gonna stay floating, and
Yeah.
then she just decided to come down, and this is gonna be a big punish. So you gotta like be a little bit more like reaction based, or if like you think you're gonna be slow on something. Please let me think. No, that I don't know if that was reactable actually, just because like the time that you started. I think just maybe short hop bagger would have been the actual answer. It might have.
Mhm.
It probably wouldn't have worked, but at least you're on the ground faster than this, right? Like this is like she has like all day to punish you. Oof. So like
That
something
was
you can do
questionable.
versus Peach. So something you can do versus Peach also is like, here, let me show you. If you think that they're gonna down smash, because a lot of the time, if they whiff like something, they're gonna like down smash, spot dodge, like do a panic option because, right, like this is a bad spot for Peach generally. So, like you could just micro dash again, right, and then punish the ending lag of down smash if you're
Okay.
worried. So because so far I'm pretty sure this sequence has already happened, where you like. She lands with the back air, it whiffs. You try to punish that, but you're like very much so slow, and so she just down smashes you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think it's a better idea to just like try and play around what Peach is gonna do after the float cancel aerial?
I mean that's a definitely an option you can do. I would still just try to contest like this spot because let's say how would I describe it? How far back do I have to go? I think I have to go back a decent. like you definitely can do that. Like play like the reaction game type thing. But like if you do that, like what if she doesn't down smash and she just dash attacks at you?
Hmm.
Right? Like that's a mix up. So like you can play that game. It's definitely like still like an okay game in your favor. But like being able to whiff punish things is like going to be a big deal in this matchup. And so like what just happened? So you're coming down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you like dash back. You got like everything you wanted, right? Like but then you just were a little late. That's all it was.
Yeah.
It's hard. Don't get me wrong. Punishing Peach's like flow cancel stuff is very hard. Nice. Okay. Oh no.
Ooh, would upper have killed there?
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So you can just like do, you know, double or back jump up air. Jump back up air. And then if she like DI's like right up here, you can just also up air. And then if she DI's fully away, you just fair her.
Okay.
It might not kill, but that's what you do. You don't ever do the back air. The back air is like really not good.
Yeah, that's something I'm trying to wean myself off of because I also do that against Marth. Like when Marth dies behind me, I would just panic and lizard brain into trying to back air him, but
Hmm.
it never works out.
So right here, you should just like, if Peach goes to ledge, you honestly should be okay with it. So this needle is like, I don't think is that great because Peaches love to air dodge already. And so like, if they just air dodge, like they're on the stage, you know, and like you
Hmm.
don't want that. Peach over 100 on the ledge is like, it literally should just be checkmate. Like you won the stock because you
Okay.
can react to everything so easily. Because so we'll see what they do. Nice, the arms attack, but like here, let me show you. Instead of even the down smash, like because you actually know it's coming, you like punish that. Like you could literally just grabbed her,
Hmm.
and then that would have been the stock.
Yeah.
But like you down smash, and then they actually arms attack. So you were almost ready with the double down smash. But so like right now, you already got hit another time when she should be dead. And then like that's why like I just think that like that one needle earlier was already like not a good option. Just like if she lands on stage, like that's no good. Like right here, right? Because you needle her. Like you should just try to be contesting like here and here. Like fair's like a great option. Like waiting for the air dodge, just like reacting is really a good thing.
Uh huh.
But she went to ledge anyways, you know. So this is like the thing, right? Where like turnips, like when they start getting turnips, it's like a little bit more tricky for Sheik,
Hmm.
especially at this percent, because like if you get hit, like you're gonna be a knockdown based off of it. Um, wait, that's when the turnip was full, right? Or was it early? Oh yeah. Uh, like right here, you should like recognize like this peach is not committing, right? They only want a turnip because they've thrown like a turn, like they've grabbed like a turnip like 3 or 4 times. So like right here when they like fade back, you should know that the turnip pull is going to be coming, and like you can react to it. You know, like look at how like laggy this is, but you run and then stop, and then you crouch, right? Like if you just boosted grab here, she's dead again.
Hmm.
So like Peach, a lot of the time is like a lot about like reacting to what she can do. Oh, nice, that was a great run of grab. Oof.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe you could try like in like 20XX or Uncle Punch, whichever. Um, just like doing down throw confirms off of Peach, like
Uh
onto
huh.
Peach.
Yeah, I've been practicing the up throw, like down throw, up air on Peach DIing away. But DI behind is definitely need some work too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what happens on invincibility? So you chase after her. She down smashes. Ooh, you're getting stuck in shield. Yeah, this is getting crouch cancel down smash. So the thing with like forward air is like it has to be well spaced in order for it to not get CC'd.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you get down smash, right? And then what happens? Do you jab the wrong way? You jab the wrong way, and then you get down smash again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, this is all really tricky. So like I would be like the big thing I would say here is like be really careful on invincibility, right? So like even if like Peach is above you, it's not a big deal. Like that's fine. Like you don't have to chase after her. If you even get this up there, like it's probably just gonna take that up there and that's about it, right? Like you being in this position below her is like way stronger. With like, what is she gonna do to come down? You know, like the only move that you're worried about coming down with is like forward air, right? But again, it's like super slow. So you can just like hit her like before it comes out, or you can even try to like just be out of range from it and then like whiff punish whatever she does after the fair.
Mm-hmm.
You could just try to whiff punish the fair, but that seems like a little bit like you've been struggling with that so far.
Yeah.
But like this was just like not the best option just because like you kind of give away your advantage of being invincible. You know what I mean? When you chase after.
Mm-hmm.
Fair from ledge, okay. Damn. That's a big up air. Oh no, you missed the tech. Okay, nice. Oh man. Yeah, on the ledge you're just gonna have to react to her. It's honestly like the normal get up is the hardest thing to react to. The rolls are really easy, even below 100.
Okay.
So you should just like mainly focus on this because if she's in the corner, like the corner game for Sheik is like mostly just like the reaction game. Just stay out of dash attack. Be able to like you can open up the like fair walling or like fair walling, just reacting game. And like since you did the run up down smash and they just roll, like they could have also just tournament winner and then they have like center almost,
Okay.
right? And like you gave up your center situation already. Ooh, nice. Good ledge dash forward tilt. Okay, I like that up smash. Ugh. So I'm curious what you did here.
I might have tried to nair
What do you think you were
her.
going for?
It looks like possibly a nair. Or maybe just a wave dash.
Right.
Should I? So do
Because
you think,
like she.
do you think a good idea would
Keep-
be
uh,
like
what were you saying?
dashing under her in this situation?
Yeah, I think like. So here's the thing, right? So this situation starts when she's in the like she's up here, right? And so, like you up smash her, and she's all the way over here, and then look what happens in like this like situation. So she's really high up. She's above you. This is great. You have center. Like this is like a really good spot for you, right? She has to come down. But then you wave dash back, and she's still all the way up here, and she's just like not doing anything to like really gain the stage, but you're kind of just giving it to her, right? So now she has center. Obviously, you're still below her, which is like pretty good, but she literally runs to the middle of the platform, shield drops, nairs, and then you like don't really have an answer. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right? Like, yeah. So like, I think you kind of maybe were like thinking about something in the match like earlier on, or like maybe thinking too far ahead. But like this situation is like really big because she's just gonna nair you off stage, and you should more than likely die for this.
Mm-hmm. Or not.
Ooh, wow. But you know what I mean? Like if this was like a better Peach,
Yeah,
then
I'd be dead right
you would have
there.
like yeah, and I would like you could almost have like your back against her, like, and then just be able to like back air her. Um, but I just felt like there was like too much like unnecessary movement by you. Like you could have just like after the sub smash, you could have just like been like threatening at least like a little bit with like some back airs, or like just holding center. But like I said, you like give it up for like no reason. Like nothing is going to hit you that you can like not react to,
Uh-huh.
right? And so
Yeah.
like even this, like you could have just like it's not a float cancel nair. You can even like power shield nair, power shield grab this, or just even shield grab it.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like a recurring theme here so far is that I just kind of give up center for free. Like there are a few examples, like in the last talk, of giving up center to like charge needles and throw needles
Hmm.
instead of like actually like holding it.
Yeah. You so far the thing is like you put yourself almost like in like the kind of the corner of the stage, and like it makes it. Oh, one second. Okay, sorry about
No worries.
that. But yeah, so far it seems like you kind of like corner yourself almost. Like you don't really do much with center, and then like if Peach has you like here, right in like the corner, let's say she's right here and you're over here, like she doesn't need to do much to get you off stage where like she can rinse and repeat edge guard you, you know?
Mhm.
But if like let's say you're in like the middle of the stage, like a weak nair, a weak back air might not send you off the stage. Like it's more than likely not. You'll at least get snapped to ledge, which is like pretty okay,
Yeah.
like in terms of like defensively. But you recognize that like she was just gonna hold ledge. Like this is pretty good so far. Oof. Recognizing the down smash was going to hit was really good by you, and then even like this back air attempt was good. Forward tilt, great option. The only thing here that I would have changed is instead of doing full hop, or it might have even been double jump. Let's see. No, it's just full hop dare. Is like she's in knockdown, right? So
Uh-huh.
like, in this spot, what can she do? She can roll in, she can get up attack, normal get up, roll away, right? So like, what I would have liked is to wave dash back here.
Okay.
Wave dash back, you still hold center, you can grab the roll, and then you can just like react to everything. And even if you react too late, she's still in the corner of the stage. This
Mhm.
full hop downer beats one thing, and like you were even too slow on it because
Yeah.
she just instantly did it that you couldn't even do anything. And so I bet you get hit. Yeah. Okay. Down smash. Yeah. I mean, at that percent, it's very hard, but you do got to learn how to do the, take two hits, fly
Uh-huh.
this way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important. Very important.
Nice. Okay, so she has no jump and no float. This is death.
I
That's
tried
so
to
good.
grab ledge, but it
Okay.
was a little bit of a bungle.
Mm-hmm. I mean, hey, whichever. I mean, ended up working out. That needle, if you didn't do this needle, she wouldn't have died from it. So at least, like, even though that needle, like, just won you it. So that's good. Because she was still higher up, but yeah. That was good. All right, let's see how invincibility goes. Hopefully you just go to ledge. Okay, you take one hit. Hmm.
Kind of waste needles there.
Yeah, you kind of waste needles here. Like even like right here, what you could have done. Or let me see. Like you can go to ledge. Shino stall is like a fine option. You only get like one hit, so it's not like the end of the world. But even like right here, so you recognize they whiff a dash attack, right? You land on this platform and you're like running off. You could just do like a retreating back air, and then like you might even be able to like get a grab off of it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which you don't. I mean, it's just like a little thing that you could have done. But here's like you giving up like so much stage again, and then you just like needle when she's already standing. Like
And I just let her
I
set up
feel
this
like you kind of
situation where she's like on top of me
yeah
on Smash.
yeah. I feel like you almost kind of have like in your mind you kind of be like have this idea of how you think someone should play, but then they're not doing that. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh, she should stay grounded or like come after me like on the ground or like low float. But like she just flies up and then you just like needle. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Um.
Yeah, I kind of
Let's
do that
see.
with needles, where like I'll like go to the corner, and I'll like see my opponent on the ground like Peach is right here, and then just
Hmm.
like throw the needles instead of thinking about like where they could go.
Right.
Especially against
Like even
characters that
something you.
have characters that have really good full hop approaches, or just like good platform movement. Really good at really good at avoiding these simple needles.
Right. Right. So something you could have also done if you wanted to throw the needles, you could have like just even done like full hop needles from the side platform because being on the side platform is great as Sheik. Like you get run off fair, you get shield drop options. You can just like double jump away from Peach. Like being on the side platform is totally fine for Sheik. And if you would have like full hop needled, like it would like aim here, it would like hit her because she actually floated. If she would have just stayed grounded, it would have still hit her. Obviously, like the counter to that is like she just runs under, but she has yet to really prove that she would just like run across the stage under you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. You got to be careful with up smash in particular, just because. So like Cheeks like hands are poking out.
Uh-huh.
Obviously you didn't get punished for it, but like some other option you could do is just like you low profile this, right? And you can just nair out of shield this, or not out of shield, just nair out of crouch, And
Uh-huh.
sometimes it can even shield poke her because like look at the way that her dress works. It's like Marth, like her feet will have a hitbox, so it can shield poke. It's not as guaranteed as like Marth's is. Oof. Okay. So you whiff a grab. You try to like whiff Punisher, which I think is like a fine option. She actually like rolled away, so it's still like not terrible for you. She didn't really punish you. It just seems like a lot of run up, like you, like run up and like you run up shield here, and then you like commit, right? Don't you do like grab here, or am I misremembering?
I do a standing grab
Yeah, you
a
run
bit.
shield. Okay. You guys are kind of like dashing around each other, and like you're not really doing an attack. Right? Like
Yeah.
you need her in order for like these things to work. Like you ran up shield, you ran up shield again, I'm pretty sure, and then like you're not really doing anything to like hit her out of the air.
Yeah.
And so she
Yeah.
kind of like has free reign to like just like sit here until like you whiff something, and then like she just punishes you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not really doing any like short hop fair zoning or using
Hmm.
like many aerials at all really. Like
And another
there are no like
another
drifting
thing
back
with
airs.
yeah, no drifting back airs, no rising airs to beat like any of her stuff. Um, man, I'm just like like this is hard to remember everything, but like so she kind of has just like free reign to do whatever she wants because you're not contesting anything, and then so when she like does get a hit on your shield or like it's here, right? Yeah, she like flow cancels your shield, right?
Yeah.
Like Peach is like in an advantageous like situation here. So like being in like a shield versus Peach is generally not the best. You generally like want to only like shield if you are like forced to, or if like you have like a good read on how the situation's gonna go. But like I'm trying to think what you do out of shield. You drop shield. So I don't know exactly what you do. I imagine like the only thing that I think you went for is you went for grab. You went for shield grab.
Yeah, probably.
And then this backer, okay, like I'm imagine because every Sheik likes to do this backer, it is really like it is satisfying to hit, I will say, but like everyone kind of knows that Sheiks are gonna back air there. So like a mix up you can do. This is what like the like top 40-ish, 50-ish like Sheiks start to do is they like instead of back air here, they just needle turn around grab ledge.
Yeah, it seems like a really good option here.
Yeah, needle turn around grab ledge because this Peach is gonna hard commit. Like it's not like she's really like reacting. Like she has to like start at the forward air like back here. So she was gonna do this forward air, and if you needle turn around grab ledge, like you have free ledge dash, you have free fair from ledge. Like you're just gonna punish, but instead you end up dying for it.
Yeah.
I like you hitting that. Oh, yeah, she ended up Z dropping that, but there we go. That's like a great whiff punish on the down smash. Very good. Up there. Ooh. Okay. I liked most of this. The one thing I would have changed, I would have done personally Nair right here, just because it's more like if you hit the Nair, you can like drift here, right? Like the reverse hit will still hit them this way.
Uh-huh. And you get center.
Mm-hmm. Nice. See, like this is all like really good. So you end up doing like your down air thing. I honestly liked it more here in this spot because she was already in the center stage. So like, let's say you do down air, and you did it like the correct timing this time. If she rolled here, you still have center. If she rolls here, you still have center, right? Like, as opposed to when you down air in the corner, like it was like giving up a lot of your like stage. Like even if you whiff this down air, you're still in a great spot. And so you wave dash back, I like this forward tilt, nice. Oh, okay. Just a little bit early overcommitting in like the corner.
Yeah, has got.
It seems like you either overcommit or you don't commit at all in the corner. So you just got to find that perfect blend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that feels like a great example of like one of the big problems with my gameplay in this set or in this game. Just like running across the entire stage and throwing out a grab, hoping it hits.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. You trade with back air. So you've already shown that you were gonna do this a lot. So like, I definitely know that this was like kind of like it might be an autopilot-y thing of yours. It's just to like run up down smash on the ledge.
Yeah, like because like against characters with bad ledge dashes or like ledge options, it feels like, especially like when I'm playing like unranked or just playing random people, it feels like that works out more often than not. So it kind of has led to a little bit of an autopilot habit of just throwing out a down smash in that spot against characters with bad ledge options because it just beats just normal get up so badly. And like against Marth, it beats ledge dash pretty well. But yeah, definitely like just sitting there and reacting to like Peach, especially like reacting to her ledge options is definitely something I'm not really thinking of when playing a match.
So like the big thing with Peach when she's on the ledge at 100, so like I liked that you like finally challenged her coming down, and so even like the trade at this percent is totally fine. So is she in the tournament one? That's why you hit her, or yeah, and so the thing you could just do is like you just wait for the like what I would do if I was a Sheik main I would have my back facing this way, right? So I could like back air the tournament winner.
Mm-hmm.
I can also just grab the roll, and then you can still turn around, grab like normal get up and get up attack, and let's just say you're even like wrong on like the normal get up. Like, let's say you thought it was the roll. Like, well, you still have center, right? So like it's kind of like a okay situation. But yeah, this down smash, like even like you even got it, and like it's not gonna kill. So like Peach doesn't really give a shit that she took that hit. She's like, oh, okay, cool, I get another chance, as opposed to just being dead.
I was running and trying to go for another down smash right there.
Okay. Something else you could do, because sometimes it'll work, you could end up like trying to do run up down tilt. It's not super reliable, don't get me wrong. But like be it like this spacing right here, and you can like try to down tilt her arm. Or like her hand,
Yeah, I see how it's coming up.
Yeah, it's not super reliable, but it's like a better option than down smash. because down smash you have to be so close to hit, as opposed to like down to like sometimes she'll like extend her hitbox.
Yeah, because it's down smash. You
And
gotta
your
get the
hitbox is
hit
down smash.
hitbox.
Mm-hmm. But you end up getting the kill anyway, so let's see what you do on invincibility. Okay. So what happens here? You know, you're just like juking past your. Ooh. Yeah. So that is the big problem with doing like juking around them, especially on the smaller stages, is like you will run out of space, you know? And so like at this point in time, like obviously you don't know, like you have to shield or just jump in order to beat this situation, because you can't like dash around, like dash dance around this down smash that's coming. So that's just like why, like an example of like going to ledge, you know, stalling is like better.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's just like
going
pretty
to the platform there would probably be pretty good, because you can kind of like
yeah.
reset the situation.
Well, like it definitely would be like an okay option in this specific situation because she'd like down smash, but like then again, Peach could just like call this out really easily with like a nair, right? So like if you would have just like held ledge and like Shino stall, like you're not really at that much risk. Like the only risk that you're worried about is if they steal the ledge from you, but you should be able to react in time and like be fine. So I would just recommend going to ledge versus Peach.
Okay. Yeah, my ledge dashes. One thing about my gameplay that I haven't really gotten back quite yet is just having consistent ledge dashes. Especially like in tournament, because a lot of the time my ledge dashes end up as either tournament winners or just SDs. So
that makes a lot of sense.
Because I'm kind of hesitant to just go straight to the ledge when like going to the platforms generally gets me hit like maybe once or twice. Whereas with the ledge, there's the risk of just losing my whole stock.
That I totally understand that, but like the better and better you get, like the more and more you just have to like really rely on your like ledge dash game. And so like if that's like something that you're very worried about, like I would personally just like keep practicing it, and like even in tournament where it's going to cost you some tournaments, like in the long run, if you end up getting more confident at your ledge dashes, you should really do that, because like this one situation could lead to death. Like I haven't seen what happens, but like it wouldn't surprise me if like a Peach would be able to kill you off of that. You know what I mean? So like I don't know. It's just like something you do have to do. Nice. You do a nair out of shield. Right, because she didn't like, you could even like see that she would like stayed in the air longer, like she didn't instantly come down like when she was doing the move, you know? So like that's a great time to nair out of shield. Oh no, she has the turnip game. Okay, you catch it.
And I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah. So that's like a common thing that people do. So like generally if I see, like if I'm playing against a Sheik player, honestly, if they catch a turnip, they like, I feel like most of the time they like instantly try to be aggressive with it. Like they run at the Peach and then like throw the turnip. Obviously like that could backfire, but like I don't really think that Sheik players are confident with turnips generally. So like having it, like it's kind of like a little gimmicky in my opinion.
Yeah. Because like the setup that Sheiks are
obviously there
for,
are some Sheiks that are really good with it.
Yeah, like it's because you're looking for like turn up into grab, like I try to go for there, or turn up in the dash attack. Because both those are generally pretty consistent. But then like if you're only looking for those, then it's pretty obvious what you're looking for.
Right. So this hits the shield, right? So like I don't know, like you're at a pretty far away distance, so like, and like you don't even start going until like very like late. So I feel like this was very obvious for the Peach, just like, oh, I can like freely like jump, because you go for the soul in the air by the time. If you would have done it sooner, you might have been able to get the grab, like, or it might have even like scared the Peach into staying in shield. So that's just like another thing. Just be like, try to be a little bit more self-aware. Obviously, it's not like you're gonna be holding a turn block versus Peach, so it's like hard to get used to it. Okay, they do nothing.
I was so scared.
That's not on you. Like I don't know what the fuck was that, but so this situation was almost like kind of like really rough, just because like I don't know. Like, because they could have just down smashed right,
Mm-hmm.
You just shield because you're just like, well, fuck, I don't want to get hit, and they're taking forever, right? So it makes sense. No, this situation is just really, really jank. Like
Yeah.
this is all shield grabbable. Like she's just floating here, literally not doing an attack, like running to center. So like you could have shield grab all this. I don't know. Like I said, this situation is just jank, so I kind of don't really blame you. But then she comes back after you, so like I would have like at least like tried to roll or do something, right? Because like if you just sit in shield, like like float cancel aerial down smash is coming.
Mm-hmm.
And so like this is just like you recognize the situation too late. Okay, nice. Grab ledge. No.
Yeah. That sucks. It happens though. I did
Yeah.
for this tournament. I did try and use ledge dashes a lot in bracket, but there was this
Yeah,
game that I
it's
lost to a missed ledge dash, and then there was a game against a fox where I lost the set because they SD'd on a ledge dash.
like for me personally, if I played a character with like a ledge dash, like you are obviously going to like lose sets because of ledge dashes. Like that it's just gonna be a thing, especially if you're not confident in them. Um, but it really is for the long term plan. It's better to like try to practice your ledge dash more, try to get like better using them in tournament because I know it's more nerve wracking in tournament, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
everyone's more nervous. Um, but like eventually like when you just do them enough like you'll get more and more used to it and it won't even be like a thought. Like I really doubt that when Leffen plays he's like, do I ledge dash in this situation because like I might end up SDing from that. Like I don't think that thought ever crosses his mind ever,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
he's like, I'm ledge dashing if it fucks up it fucks up kind of thing. Like but I trust myself enough to know that I'm gonna like hit this like 99% of the time, right? Like obviously like I don't think it's 99%, but it's like ridiculously high.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so like yeah, for like the maybe it even takes you like 2 months to like calm your nerves with like ledge dashing, but like it will be better for the long term plan to like be able to do that consistently and like sacrifice the short term goal of like trying to just win this one set and
Mm-hmm.
like you'd much rather get better over the long term
Yeah.
period.
Like really, the long term goal, like really, the way I'm approaching playing in tournaments right now is just to try and like prepare for playing in person tournaments eventually.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like with there's so many opportunities to enter free, like there's so many free tournaments right now that like there's just so much free tournament experience. Like there's the tournament this set was played at was a free net play tournament that happens 3 times a week. There's these weekly. Um, and there have been a few other Oregon Melee online tournaments. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying to
Like
build up the stamina and just
right. That's totally
speed
great.
up the
Like
speed.
that's like a great plan.
Yeah.
And like this is like the best time to do it. Like if there's ever going to be a time to like, if you ever wanted to switch characters, if you ever wanted to like try to like learn like literally anything, it's now is the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
however much time like quarantine will last for, like it's just the most ideal time because there's not in-person tournaments. Like I don't know. It just seems like perfect for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a
With like
perfect
that
time to
kind of
experiment.
yeah. Especially because like, well, if you mess up this one tournament, well, you got another one soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I don't think I really have any big questions. Because like the big things to cover for me were like holding center and playing with center, and like kind
Hmm.
of doing like zoning out Peach with aerials, um, and then also just like some of the tactical stuff we covered, and then like using needles more effectively. And like I think the thing you said about me like expecting my opponents to play a certain way and then like getting flustered when they don't play that way
Right.
is something that like I kind of do a lot. Kind of just because like I've spent a lot of time in my melee career playing with like the same set of people. So like I've kind of like formed ideas about what an interaction should look like. and what players should do in an interaction. Just because I was like pretty much before quarantine, Paul and I were playing together like almost every day. So like
Mm,
we really like got to kind of like create our own personal meta. And when players don't play according to that meta, like I get really flustered.
right, right.
Like when a fox just sits in the corner and lasers, I just don't know what the fuck to do. like I just have no idea what to do against that. Just because I've never really
Yeah,
encountered
Fox.
it.
Yeah, Fox is a tricky one. But for like Peach, at least like, and like when players don't play like a way you think that they should, like the easiest way to just like beat that is like not like think like try and like read them because like you don't really know what they're going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the easiest way is just like react, and just like the easiest way to set yourself up to reacting to things is putting yourself in like a good like good spacing and just be like, okay, what are like the fast options that I'm like gonna have a hard time worrying about? Well, with Peach, it's pretty easy. It's just dash attack basically.
Uh-huh.
And so as long as you're out of range of the dash attack, you can just pretty much react to everything. So like stuff everything, look for grabs off whiff punishes, or whiff punish the panic options after they whiff something is like a great way. You can like needle more. Like something you didn't do at all is like needle on the side platforms that like were like jumping ones. Like you basically only did needles in that game that were standing.
Yeah.
You know, and like standing needles, I don't think are that good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're
Like
pretty much only
she,
good like if you can get a full stack to connect, because like you only really get frame advantage off standing needles when you get a full stack to connect. Um,
right,
and then like
and like
against Peach, like there's like Drug Fox says that when you're at full screen, you should be using your needles to counter turnip pulls. So like you should be reacting to turnip pulls with needles to get them to drop the turnip.
mhm, that makes sense.
But yeah,
Yeah,
I think maybe part of it was that I kind of got scared off of platform needles with the very first interaction, where Peach got under my full op needle and just upaired me. Um,
right.
because it's definitely something I know is good. It's just like when playing against Peach and like a lot of other floaties, there's this like this weird dichotomy of like playing on the ground versus playing on the platform, and I kind of have trouble like linking those two together, and like transitioning from like grounded neutral to platform neutral and vice versa.
That makes sense. Like I don't know. I remember that interaction, and I'm pretty sure you did full hop and short hop would have worked.
Yeah,
And so that
yeah,
was just an
exactly.
error on your part. And so it's like, well, if it was like an error on your part, you should just be like, oh, that's like fine. Like I can totally do that. I would have won the interaction if I did like the correct input that I wanted to, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
that shouldn't ever try to scare you off, especially if you're right on something. Like even if you like, how do I describe it? So like, let's say like a good example is if Peach down smashes on your shield, right? Well, if Peach like down smashes on your shield, like you could just like never try to down smash or like punish like a down smash all like out of shield, or
Mm-hmm.
you could just like try to do it and like get better about it. You know, like I don't know. It's like there's like ways to like you shouldn't ever like mess something up and then just be like, well, I fucked it up this one time. I just can't do it now the rest of the set. Like then you're gonna be limited on options really quick if something doesn't work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what
Yeah.
makes Magic so great. Is like there's just like mix up after mix up after mix up, and like sometimes like the mix up is literally just like running it right back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, but I think I am gonna head out. I
Okay.
hope this helped you out.
Yeah. Thank you. That was really
Hmm.
good. I think I definitely know what to kind of concentrate on with against Peach now. Like concentrating on like zoning with aerials, like staying outside, like staying at that like magical spacing, where you're outside dash attack but inside like able to boost grab Peach for pulling a turn up. Holding center in general, and then also like doing like reacting to Peach's ledge options instead of just predicting them with like down smash or something like that.
Right. Um. But yeah, I am gonna head out. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. All right.
Okay, definitely.
All right. Peace out, Nathan.
Peace. Thank you for watching. Hope that helped.